everyone, today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful and super soft vest. It's a pretty long vest. I will show you over here. Like you can see, it's actually pretty long. We have an opening here on the side, and it's a great pattern for a beginner. It's just a 1 row repeat all the way along. It's really super easy and fast to do. And now I will show you what we need and how to crochet this beautiful. Today I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. You will also need a pair of scissors, a yarn needle. We will need some markers, and today I am using Lion brand ve-luxe yarn. It's a beautiful and soft yarn. Of course you can also use a chunky yarn, this will also work, but I just love how soft this yarn is. And this one has 246 yards, and I needed 4 skeins of that for my vest. And now I will show you how to crochet our vest. We will start with both front panels. We will crochet the first one, and then you will crochet the same piece one more time. To start, we will make a slip knot, and today we are making the size small medium, and we will start with a chain of 37 chains. So 37 chains, and I will see you back in just a moment. With your chain of 37, we need our 4th chain from the hook. The loop on the hook does not count as a stitch, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, we will be working in double crochets. Insert your hook into the 4th stitch, grab the yarn, pull up. You have 3 loops on your hook, go through the first 2 loops and through the next 2 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, go through the first 2 loops and through the last 2 loops. And you will repeat making 1 double crochet all the way along until you reach your last stitch. So just 1 double crochet in every stitch. Now at the end of my row, and this is how it looks like. We will start our next row with a chain 2. The chain 2 does count as our first double crochet, so turn your work around, and now we will skip the first stitch over here and work into the next. So yarn over, skip the first stitch, go into the next stitch and make a double crochet. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch and a double crochet. And you will repeat this all the way along until you reach your last stitch. And I will see you back in just a second. I'm now at the end of my row, and this is how it looks like. And what's very important, not to miss the last stitch. Like you can see, our border here is not straight. Here is our double crochet, and we will be working our last stitch in the chain 2. So just insert your hook in the chain 2. But what's important also is that you always have 2 loops at the end. So grab the yarn, pull up and finish your double crochet. And now you can see it's very even over here, and now we can start our next row. Just at the end of every row, make sure not to forget the last double crochet in here. For the next row, again, we will chain 2, turn our work around, and this is our 1 row repeat. Always skip the first stitch over here, insert your hook into the next and work a double crochet. And now just 1 double crochet in each stitch. For our front petals, we will need to make 54 rows in total. You see we have our 3rd row over here, so you will make 51 more, but in total we need 54 rows of double crochets. And once you're done with this piece, you will make the same piece 1 more time. Again, 54 rows. And in just a moment, I will show you how to crochet the back part of our vest. So repeat this row for a total of 54 rows. Now we will start with the back panel, and we will start again with the slip knot like we started our two other panels for the front, and we will make a chain of 70 chains. So this time for the back panel, make a chain with 70 chains, and I see you back in just a moment. Once you're done chaining 70 chains, we will start like our two front panels. Again, the loop on the hook does not count. We need the fourth stitch from the hook. So yarn over, insert your hook, and crochet your double crochet. And now it's exactly the same like we did with our two front panels. You just have a lot more double crochets since we're working on the back piece, but other than this, it's exactly the same. So repeat this row over and over again until you have a total again of 54 rows, like the two front panels. And like I said, it's very easy. Just repeat this row over and over again until you have 54 rows done, like our two front panels. And I will show you in just a moment how it looks like and how we sew both sides together. I finished crocheting all three pieces. This is our back piece and those are the two front panels. What we're going to do, we're gonna grab the front panels, put it on top of our back, and then we will be sewing the top here together. Then we will mark our armholes, and then we will sew in together the rest of the side. And now I will show you how to do that. We are having both sides here. This is the back panel, this is the front panel. The same thing you will do on the other side with your other front panel. So just insert your yarn through the needle, and now we will sew both sides together. It's actually very easy. Just make sure it's all nice and even. Just go through with your needle from the inside, pull through. And now we will go stitch for stitch and just sew both sides together. I always go from the inside, so just grab your needle, go from the inside and pull through. Again, from the inside to the outside, pull through. And you will repeat this all the way along, and you will do exactly the same with the other front panel. Once we're done sewing both tops here together, we will mark our armholes, and I roughly used 8 inches and I placed my marker here. So here's the opening for our arm. And what we're going to do now, like we did on top, we will be sewing this side together. So just both sides here together all the way down. Or if you want to leave a little opening here on the very bottom, that's also fine. But like I said, just mark your armholes about 8 inches, 20 centimeters, and now we can sew the sides together. Here's our armhole now, and what we're going to do is crochet or sew both sides here together like we did on top. And also what I did, I marked 5 rows down. So this will be an open area. You can leave it like this. You don't have to. You can, of course, sew both sides together. But I marked 5 rows on both sides, and I will sew until here and leave this little part open. So now let's sew the both sides together. We will insert our needle right under the marker, and now we will just sew both sides closed like we did with the front panel. It's actually very easy. Just again from the inside out, pull through, and again from the inside out. Repeat this all the way along until you reach your other stitch marker, and I will see you back in just a moment. Now I'm at my other stitch marker, and now we will finish off. I just go through and make a knot. So just pull the yarn through, go through the loop over here, and now all we have to do is sew in this end. And you will do exactly the same on the other side. And now on this side, all I have left is to sew in my end. When we are done sewing both sides together, our vest is almost done. What I'm going to do, this is my back piece. I will start in this corner here. Here I will connect my yarn again, and I will crochet 1 row of single crochets all the way along to get a nice border. You can do it, you don't have to. If you like it like this, of course, you can leave it like this, but we will start on the right side of the back here and crochet 1 single crochet all the way along on the front side, all the way back till we reach the first stitch here again. To start our row with single crochets, just insert your hook through the stitch, grab the yarn, pull through. And what I always like to do, I always like to make a knot so my yarn is all secure and it's not going to open up on me. But this is totally up to you. And now we will insert our hook again into the same stitch. Grab the yarn, pull up, chain 1, and now we can start our row of single crochets. So just 1 single crochet all the way along until you get back to your first single crochet over here where we started. When you get to a corner, all you have to do is make 3 single crochets in the same stitch. This is very easy. Just in every corner, just crochet 3 single crochets in 1 stitch. So it brings you all the way around, and then just repeat making 1 single crochet all the way along. I crocheted 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way along, and now I'm in my first stitch. All we're going to do is insert a hook into the first single crochet, make a slip stitch, chain 1, pull tight, and now you can cut the yarn. And all we have to do now is sew in all our ends, and we are done. So just finish off and sew in all your ends. We finished sewing in all our ends and we are done. This is how our vest looks like. You can see it's absolutely soft and super comfy to wear. It's very long, like you can see here, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with me. Of course, I would love to see your project. You can send me your pictures on Instagram if you would like. I always love to see y'all's pictures. Have a great time crocheting, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye.